Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. We have just returned from doing our trial run with that interesting team of misfits, and now we have to go report it in. And then we can get to the rest of the kind of missions we have in this set. Hello, Luca dear.
Shadow, welcome back. My congratulations on a job well done.
If you wanted Alisher dead, you could have just said so. I'd have taken the job either way. He nods thoughtfully.
Good to know. But the purpose of this test is to gauge your adaptability. We need to know that you'll be willing to do what we tell you to do, regardless of your personal feelings on the matter. We need to know that you'll roll with the punches if circumstances change mid-run. Many of your colleagues in the Shadow community have overinflated egos. They let their personal feelings interfere with their work. My organization needs to know that you will see tasks that we assign you through, no matter what. Say nothing there. The true purpose of the run that you just went on was to test your willingness to adapt to change. You're still being tested, by the way. Well, obviously. If you work for my organization, you may be asked to do things that you find morally troubling. Sometimes it might even appear that we are lying to you, but you can take comfort in knowing that everything that we request of you is ultimately for the greater good. If you would believe tonight, how can you expect me to believe that after what happened tonight? Look, dear, I don't care what your organization's master plan is to be as nefarious as you want, as long as you get paid, I'll do the work. I don't suppose that what you're asking is too different from what I do every day for my corporate clients. What is this greater good? Define it for me. Yeah, let's get a little bit specific. You can't see the big picture. I can't either. I am, again, just a mouthpiece. The only ones who know my organization's ultimate ends are its ruling council, and they aren't in the practice of sharing information with their hirelings. But know that they are some of the most intelligent men on this planet, and they place a high priority on social order and stability. And those are good things by anyone's standards. So, he stares you in the eye. What do you think of all that?
Every client I've ever worked for has kept secrets. Don't see how this is any different. I don't like being kept in the dark, but if you pay as well as you say that you do, I can overlook it. If you're looking for a mindless goon, you came to the wrong guy. I think you'd better get the hell out of my Kias. I'm gonna see you again, do you hear me? Honestly, every client I've worked for has kept secrets. After a brief pause, he nods, then reaches forward and places the cred stick into your hand.
Congratulations, you have passed your audition. Welcome to the payroll.
So what happens now?
Now we part ways. Don't worry, I'll call you when your services are needed.
He taps a neatly trimmed fingernail against the earpiece of his comlink.
When I contact you with a new task, the choice of whether to take it or leave it will be yours. If you take it, return here and I'll pay you a fair sum for your services. If you leave it, well, there are some in my organization who will be quite unhappy.
Can't promise you that I'll always be able to accept every job that you offer me. Good to know. Suppose I'll be waiting to hear from you then.
Very good. I'll be in touch.
Let's face it, I'm absolutely going to accept every single side quest that comes my way. Cool, so that was the thing. We've got a little bit more money now. I don't think there was anything we needed except for just maybe some hardware upgrades. We've already bought our decking stuff, even if we can't use it yet. I could go get some cyberware. In fact, I kind of have to go over there and get that one piece that we bought installed anyways. Where was it? It was over here, yeah? Yeah, okay. Triage Cyber Clinic. Hello, friend. You got my thing? Oh yeah, and I also got that auto injector. Found the schematic, think you can hook me up with this chrome.
Very nice. The design appears to be simple enough. Yes, I should be able to provide you with this. It won't be cheap, though.
I had a piece of headwear shipped here. Can you install it for me?
Oh, yes, this has arrived just this morning.
I can certainly install it for you, but it won't be cheap. I expected as much. Tell me what the damage is going to be. Ah, 5,000! Damn! Adds 2 intelligence. 5,000. Alright, well that's going to be a saver-upper. Auto-injector hyper. Triggered accuracy is increased by 6% and incoming damage is increased by 3. You know, I poo-poo on a lot of the consumables in Shadowrun because they're just, you know, drugs. Drugs bad, okay? That's a toke on my reefer. But, I can't deny that I haven't seen any indication that there is a detriment to using them. And that seems pretty good. Accuracy increased by 6%, incoming damage is and incoming damage is increased by 3. Okay, so good for a sniper, not as good otherwise. What do I have? I just have my my data jack. Okay, what about this? An data jack. I don't need another data jack. Runraku's basic. Oh yes, just a good eye adds accuracy. I might get that. Body. +1 armor, +1 body, which gives us more health. And then just another form of data. So you can have a data jack in 3 different spots, depending on how you want to customize it. If you start as a decker, though, you start with the head data jack. That just gives us more HP. Ooh. The legs definitely seem good, that quickness. I can't remember if that lets us move earlier. No, I think it just lets us move more spaces. Gives us more move, yeah. It's 2,000, though. I think I'm going to leave it for now. We can cyber ourselves out later when we've got a little bit more money. I might get a better gun, if I can afford it. Which is here. Are you new? Maintenance worker might be new. Hi, maintenance worker. Are you new? Hey, buddy. Sorry to bother you, but I could use some help over here. You want to make a little extra scratch? Shouldn't take long. Well, me and my buddy Victor got called in from the next Kiaz over. Something's wrong with the sewers around here. Your local plumbers and mechanics are all useless. Vic and I talked to him, tried to get him to give us a maintenance schedule for your sewer pumps. They just scratched their heads at us. Said that the machinery down there just took care of itself. My best guess is that your pumps have shut down. It happens from time to time without proper maintenance. When the pumps shut down, the waste started piling up, and it caused some pretty major overflow problems downstream. What do you want me to do about it? Well, Victor went down into the sewers when I was getting stuff out of the truck. When I came back, well, I was about to climb down there, but I heard these awful screams. They went on, and then they just stopped. And I froze up. Nearly shit myself, to be honest. I don't know what to do, but I can't go down there. Not after that. The problem is probably something basic. A clog that needs to be cleared, something like that. Restarting the pumps should take care of it. But no goddamn way am I going in there. If you do the job for me, I'll give you the new yen we were paid for it. I don't need it, but you can have it all. I can live without the money, but someone's got to fix those pumps before I can leave. How much new yen are we talking about here? 500. For a job this quick, it's good money. Yeah, I'll do it. You're a lifesaver, chummer. If you find Victor, well, if he's still alive down there, tell him I'm sorry. Okay. First new gun. Here to buy. Care to tell me about your inventory?
We have weapons in from all across Europe. Ares, Seska, Fasheti, you name it. If it can be found on the continent, it can be acquired by Metbach Arms.
I don't conduct business with suppliers that I know nothing about. Tell me about Metbach Arms.
And I don't discuss family matters with customers, let alone strangers. It's nothing personal, but the answer is no. Understood?
Understood, Herr Metbach.
You show me respect. This is good. Mitbach nods his approval. Now, unless you'd like to take yours elsewhere, let's get back to business, eh?
We'll have them open up later. Show me your standard inventory. Alright. Get to the good stuff. Honest to goodness sniper rifle. 1200, not bad. What am I rocking? Got an AK-97. It's not a bad rifle, but it's an assault rifle. We want a sniper, and we can have up to 2 weapons, I believe. I might have to upgrade myself a little bit more for that. So the next, those are some machine guns, yeah. Ranged Combat 4, which I don't think I have. That's because it's got the Smart Link, which is just the same as the regular gun. It just has more accuracy. Come on. And I've got the AK-97. So unless I go for the Smart Link version, I actually already have... Oh no, I can get the Semopal with Smart Link, and I have the range for that. That's 1 increase in the damage and 6 more rounds. It's definitely a good gun to get. So go ahead and give me that. Take off the AK. And then add it back so that it's right there, because that would have bothered me. Do I have any grenades or anything? I do. I'll take what I got. It's my clothing. Armor's 2, right? Okay, and then we will sell the AK, which will give us enough to actually be able to buy, not the Smart Link version of it, but the sniper. Cool. So now I've got an actual sniper rifle and a pretty decent assault rifle. I'm happy with that. Let's go see what chicanery is going on in the sewers. We have to assemble the team for it. Now, you can get mercs if you have the money for it. Oh, he's cheap. Oh, hey, there's Lucky Strike. Hi, Lucky Strike. But we've got our team, so why? Iger, Dietrich, and Glory. Sorry, Blitz, I'm my own decker. He'll have his own side quest later. Oh, I wanted to say, are we going to get a full loading screen here? We might. The music in this game has really been reminding me of a game I played recently called Master Detective Raincode, which is from the Danganronpa guy. I forget his name. I should really look it up and try and remember it again. But I really want to play those games on the channel at some point. I wish I could forget all of the plot twists and stuff, because it's the kind of games where once you know the mystery, right? Still, definitely looking forward to playing those for you guys at some point. The sewers. A ghostly labyrinth of tunnels and dead-end passageways makes up the network of sewers beneath the Kruezbasar. You climb down the ladder into this shallow underworld and reel at the wave of foul smells that washes over you, clogging your sinuses and saturating your clothing. As your eyes adjust to the light, you find yourself standing at the edge of a narrow channel of murky gray-green water. The rush of churning water echoes down the tunnel. You catch a flash of motion in your peripheral vision, something man-sized, moving fast, flitting across the far end of the tunnel. You strain your eyes to see it, but to no avail. The thing, whatever it is gone. Interesting. Oh, last chance to change my own equipment, I guess. Yes, I know I have unspent karma. I do not want to spend it, thank you. Fix the water pumps too. Optional, locate the missing maintenance worker. Will do. Let's go this way, I guess. That might be the maintenance worker. Pump 1 status console. Pump 1 is stopped. Analysis, stealth turbine water flow failed. Stealth turbine has been deactivated. Steady water flow is stopped. Pump test running passed. Pump is operational, but not receiving full water flow from the south turbine. Pump operations have been rerouted to the facility's central computer system. Okay, what about pump 2? South turbine water flow failed. Pump has been clogged. Clog cannot be resolved until water flow has been restored and the pump is shut down completely, then restarted. Okay. Cool. Let's go investigate that pile of bones. We've got a door over there. These metahuman bones have been picked clean. Interesting that you specify that they are metahuman, but not orc, troll, dwarf, what? Corpse mangled beyond recognition. Definitely spooky down here. Turbine is currently powered down. Safety lock has been engaged. Please input authorization. See, that's why I want decking 4. We're saving our karma. How much do we have? 2? Yeah. I think we have 3. I think we have 4 intelligence. Otherwise, we're gonna need to upgrade that first. That's why that one data thing would be really handy. Corpse has been eviscerated. Its limbs have been torn clean off, and its ribcage is oddly deformed. The tattered shreds of a blue maintenance uniform hang loosely off its chest. Find a well-worn manual entitled, oh god, Wartun Shandbook. Osgaba 2042. Book is filled with depictions of turbine and pump cross-sections, tools, and descriptions of maintenance procedures. Few of the pages have been bookmarked with colorful bits of paper. Page is dominated by a detailed illustration of a turbine cross-section. Scrolled in the margin is the number 822-896. Some notes written in the margins of this page, but you don't recognize the language. The only word you can make out is computer, written several times. Let's see. Well, I took your book, my guy, and ripperoni in pieces. Many pieces, it looks like. I think it was down here? Yeah. $822-896. Was it 6-digit? Yep. 822-896. Turbine whirs to life. Nice autosave, bro. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, like, ghouls? I was expecting, I don't know why, I was expecting, like, rat people. These are literal ghouls. Okay. Really wish someone knew Overwatch. Everybody get behind cover. Oh. Game! I don't understand why it does this sometimes. Just shunts me back over. Also, looks like we're still getting some lag. Not as bad as last time, though. know what? This might help. Alright, please stop ejecting me, game. I don't appreciate it. Nice. And Dietrich, you just stay back. Why don't you give haste to Iger? She can blast with more shotgunnery. These guys have a lot of health. Rip. Boo! Alright, boobity bobbity boo. That's fine. Got one of them. Okay, good, that's one down. I think we're gonna have to have Glory go into melee range here. Yeah, well, 1-1 into melee range with her. That's very inadvisable. Can't use a grenade here either. Nice. Nice. That's what we like to see. Okay, we'll have Dietrich get into better range and use his Dragon Slayer idol. So we're probably going to take a bit of damage here. Go ahead and start doing this. Dual hand attack that can hit adjacent targets. Not in good position for that, but otherwise that would be good. Ow. Infection. So she's got minus 4 HP per round. Still have 3 AP? No. Let's keep that going. Oh, that was not meant to go to me, but okay. Rippity dippity. All sorts of ow. Oh, did this guy die? Yeah, okay. Thought he still had like 1 health left. Come on. Oh, come on. This guy just would not die. Alright, so we're dealing with ghouls. That's fun. So we might as well go ahead and open this door. I thought the combat encounter might be locked behind that. To be fair, there still might be one here. Oh, yep. Hi. Just 2. Okay. I think we can deal with that. Maybe. Destabilize. Try to destabilize you. You know what, Glory? I want you to get in there and wreck shit. Oh, I totally thought that would hit both, but I guess they have to be clustered. Oh! And then some more spawned out there, okay. So they're gonna have reinforcements coming in. That's wonderful. Nice double crit. You love to see it. Nice. Who took damage? Not much. Lori, have a boost. Ow. Nice. Yeah, it's fine. I gotta get your ranged up more. Have a fire shot to the back. And then a double shot. Tee. Oh, 2 more. Okay. Well, definitely gets better accuracy the further away they are, which makes sense. Start to shoot a sniper rifle at someone right next to you. Tiger, you can get the speed up here. Get more shotgun blasts off. Rip. Ow. Rude. That's what you get. Dietrich for the kill. Dietrich for the kill. Alright, hopefully that's it for the ghouls in here. Take random bits of money. Hyper, we can sell that. Start pump 1. Start pump 2. Blockage detected. Clearing obstruction. Done. Pump restart is completed with success. Running diagnostic success. Pump 2 operating within normal parameters. So we had feral ghouls living down here. Oh. A shambling mound of ragged flesh stumbles toward you. There is a look of desperation in its eyes. Please don't shoot! The ghoul's breath reeks of rotting meat. We're not like the others! Oh, okay. I'm always down to have some ghoul friends. The ghoul's voice comes out in a rasping sob. Thank you, stranger. Considering my condition, I had all but given up hope. Who are you? I speak for the Kruezbasar's ghoul population. The Krieger strain may have ravaged my body. It feebly paws at the gray, pustulant flesh that hangs from its bones. But I have retained my mind. Krieger strain? It nods. Of HMHVV, the virus that has infected us, that has twisted us into this. We are not monsters, ma'am. We are people with an illness, incurable for now, yet some of us cling to hope. You may think of us as lepers, if you wish. We've lived down here under the Kruezbasar for years. For all that time, this place has provided refuge from the world above. We traded our labor for sustenance, both for ourselves and for our feral brothers, and we survived. But now our food supply has been interrupted, and the feral ones have gone mad with hunger. They're a danger to everybody, even us. You worked for food? Who was feeding you? Geez, I wonder who. Oh, not Monica.
The doctor, a topsider from your Kruezbasar. He kept us fed. The contract guaranteed it. Under the terms of our deal, we maintained the pumps that kept the Kruezbasar's sewage flowing. In return, the doctor gave us medical waste to eat. With proper rationing, we found that we could get by on what he gave us.
That's kind of gross.
The Decker monitored both sides to ensure our mutual cooperation. But with her death, the doctor has reneged on the deal. Without the food guaranteed by the contract, the feral ones have gone mad, and in their madness they have made it too dangerous for us to maintain the pumps.
You mean Dr. Escabel?
Yes, his contributions kept our community alive, helped us thrive. But now that the Decker is gone, he has demanded payment for our feedings. We have no money, but he does not care. He tells us we must find some or that he will let us starve.
Decker named Monica by any chance?
Yes, that was her name.
You were the reason why the sewer system took care of itself.
Yes. In truth, we would still work on the pumps, even without the doctor's payments. We love our occupation. It helps us to feel human. But the changes wrought by the Krieger strain require us to eat human flesh. If we don't, we wither and die. Without regular feedings, we will have no choice but to hunt for our food.
I think that I have a solution to your problem. Its milky eyes widen.
Yes, please, whatever you can do. Our situation is desperate.
We'll talk with Dr. Escabel, attack the ghouls. I'm going to put you out of your misery. Once you're gone, if you leave now and take your friends, I won't have to kill you. Well, that's just cruel. Yep, we'll have a talk with Escabel. The ghoul nods.
Yes, perhaps you can convince him where we could not. We have a comm link provided to us by the Decker. It is a direct line to Escabel's office. If you call him, he will answer.
Yeah, I can do that. It's a win-win. You know, gives you guys a home, keeps you safe, keeps you happy, keeps you fed, keeps our sewers running. You pick up the Comlink receiver. It's a custom job, cobbled together from a jumble of high-end parts. It reminds you of your mission computer, Monica's handiwork. There's a series of staccato clicks as the connection is made. Dr. Escabel's voice pours into your ear. It's thick with a blend of irritation and insolence.
If you're calling me to beg again, you might as well hang up now. I've been bled by you people for too long. There are plenty of chop shops and organ leggers out there who'd pay good money for...
You're not talking to a ghoul, Doc, and I don't beg. I'll cut you off right there. This is Shadow, Dr. Escabel. Let's be a little sassy.
Shadow?
Escabel tries to hide the surprise in his voice. He doesn't do a very good job.
What are you doing on this line, my friend?
I've had a very interesting conversation with some of your long-term customers.
I don't know what these things have told you, Shadow, but they are not customers. They've never paid me a thing for my services, and...
They've been keeping the Kruezbasar sewers running, Doc.
Well, yes, but I don't know why it's my responsibility to pay them for...
You signed a contract. I expect you to honor it. I'm not going to threaten him.
Contracts don't last forever, and you'll forgive me for saying so, Shadow, but I can see no good reason to continue honoring this one. My clinic is a business, not a charity. I'm not giving her new friends any more biomaterial unless they pay me for it.
No lump sum. Ghouls don't have any money, you know that, but maybe they have something else that you want?
Like the barter system? I don't think so. I can't imagine that a bunch of sewer-dwelling monsters would have much of value to trade.
They're people, Doctor, not monsters. They've already been working for their meals. Maybe come up with other things for them to do. That's an interesting suggestion. The line goes quiet for a moment. I might be able to work with that.
I'll tell you what. You tell their leader that I'll continue feeding them. In return, they'll keep their sewers maintained like they used to, and they'll agree to do odd jobs for me when I call. Just so we're all on the same page, what sort of odd jobs are we talking about? The sort that a pack of bloodthirsty ghouls might be good at. Use your imagination. I wonder how much he'd want for a lump sum. Either way, I kind of need my money. And I don't trust him to fully honor that in the future. Well, that's tough for them. I'm sorry, but this is my material that we're talking about. If they want to keep getting it, they need to provide something of value to me. As you well know, they have nothing else to value. Give them the message. Let's see what they think about that. They can let the ferals loose. I've spoken with Escabel. He's offered to resume your feedings, but only on 2 conditions. Yes, please, tell me of these conditions. We are willing to be reasonable. He wants you to continue managing the sewers, and he wants you to do jobs for him. I see. Tell me, what sorts of jobs does he have in mind? He wasn't specific, but I think that he was talking about jobs of the bloody kind. A downcast look crosses the ghoul's face. It looks away. I am not surprised. He sees us as monsters, and he intends to force us into acting like monsters. His own pack of mindless creatures to command. We will be forced to discard that which is most precious to us, and act like what the world already thinks that we are. This is the price of survival for us. This is the deal that you brokered. Yeah, I don't like it either. I kind of want to load. I'm sorry, if it's any consolation, was my idea. This is what Escabel was willing to agree to. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We'll load. We'll load however far back we need to load. I'm not willing to take that. Yeah. I was kind of hoping we could just kind of sick the ferals on him, but yeah, no, I'm not willing to accept that. I'll cut back to when we get to that. I think we'll have to get through a little bit more combat. Oh yeah, we have to do all of this again. I'll cut back. Okay, we're back through here. I had to go through, as I mentioned before, both combat encounters. We'll get that done, and then we're just gonna spam through all the dialogue. Relax, I'm not gonna hurt you. Trigger strain. Keep talking. Look for food. Monica, Dr. Escabel. Reason took care of itself. Solution to your problem. I'm gonna talk with Dr. Escabel. Okay, and then I think this time it would be very prudent to save first. There we go. Now we won't have to do that again. Alright, let's maybe be a little bit more aggressive with him. Some explaining to do. If you don't feed these ghouls, I'm gonna feed you to them. It's never a good idea to threaten your doctor, Shadow. You never know what might happen the next time you're lying on the operating table. If anything happens to me on your table, the rest of my team would come looking for you. Ah, yes, there is that. There's a long pause, finally hear a sigh. When he speaks, his voice is heavy with resignation. Tell your friends that I've changed my mind. Their feedings will resume directly at no additional cost. Oh. So it turns out I did just have to threaten him and be a bit of a prick. Okay.
Expect your regularly scheduled feedings to start up again any day now.
Thank you so much, Topsider. This means more to us than you can know.
And you didn't have to sacrifice her humanity. Turns out, in the sake of negotiations, sometimes I'm a little bit too soft. Good to know. Grab that hyper, and we will be on our way. Now, I hope I didn't, you know, sour relationships with the doctor there, because I do still need him. But we'll see. Bet I can't get in there. Not that it looks like there is anything, but there could be. You never know. The fresh air of the Kruezbasar is a welcome relief after your time in the sewers. A cool breeze drifts across the street, carrying with it the smells of food being prepared, cheap alcohol being poured, and fires being lit against the cold. The stench of the sewers, however, still lingers in your nose, a bad olfactory aftertaste. At least the pumps are working again. Sewage overflowing into the streets would certainly smell far worse. Which, I mean, like, yeah, fair enough, dog. This theme reminds me very much of Master Detective. Ooh, karma gained 4. Thank you.
Trek, finally! I was worried that you wouldn't come back either. So tell me what happened. Everything go okay?
It's taken care of. You can leave after you give me my money. What about Victor? Your friend isn't coming. I'm sorry.
Christ, poor Vic. I don't know how I'm gonna tell his folks. Real close-knit family they were.
Found this on his body. Maybe you could give it to them.
Hey, thanks. They'll...
Turns the manual over in his hands, rubs his thumb over the careworn paper cover.
They'll appreciate it. Here's the money I promised you.
Shit, yeah, we made out of that one well. Okay, so I'm now sitting at 10 karma. I love it. Okay, let's get our decking up immediately. Oh yeah, I've got 5 intelligence. Oh, boom, there. You know what? Just to be safe, 5 decking. Now I don't have to worry about it for a bit. Any one that I want? No, we'll save that up. I'd like to get our rifle up a bit higher and our ranged combat. How much money we got going for us? 864, not much. Alrighty. We do a quick round, see if anyone has any backstory for us, and then we can probably head out on the next mission. A new formula for a combat sim. Can you produce something like this? You know, you're a man. What's up with the bandages on your hand? Zach snorts. Oh, yes, I've had this conversation with him before. Okay. If we had Biotech 3, we could examine his ears. Nah. Not too worried about him. Any other chicanery going on in the Kruezbasar? I think I already spoke to Lane, but just in case. Alexei Lane leans on his crutch while staring into the Berlin sky. Nothing moves above but gray clouds. His faraway look is only broken when you approach.
Something I can do for you?
Just checking in.
I appreciate the effort that you're making, but you've got some big shoes to fill around here.
I try.
Try harder. Time is not on your side. Nothing stays secret for long in the F-State. The Flux demands transparency. The truth will always get out, and the truth about Monica's death is now on the breeze, flowing through the streets of Berlin. Next comes victors of uncertain intent. Some may just be bottom feeders, sniffing after the leavings of the dead. Others will be hunters, looking to exploit a leaderless tribe.
I'm in charge here, and I'll see that the rest of Berlin knows it. The old troll snorts, but can't stifle a grin at your bravado.
You do that! Even bluff and bluster can dissuade a weak-willed opponent.
Kinda gives me Grunsford vibes from Soul Nomad.
These are trying times ahead. Seen it before. Too many times before.
Want to hear about more about the war. Lane grumbles and massages phantom pain in his synthetic limbs.
Damn it! Why won't the world just let an old soldier fade away like MacArthur promised?
You were military? Where'd you serve?
Back home with the Finnish Defense Force, Jaeger Brigade.
Hey, Sneaky, look, it's a fellow Finn. Lane clenches and unclenches a fist, either out of repressed anger or more phantom pain. His weathered face betrays nothing.
The Russians thought to come at us from the north as well as the west, through the Lapland, thinking us weaker there. They were wrong, and the snow was painted pink on both sides of the border. Doubt there's much I could tell you that you wouldn't have learned in school, that you should have learned in school. Russians invaded. Hell if I can remember why. The world was more of a mess back then than it is today, if you ask me. They attacked Poland and Finland first. Poland broke within months, opening the door into Germany. I had no contacts in Berlin back then, mind you. Can't really say how bad things were here. Had battles of my own to worry about.
I won't bother you about it anymore. Alright, that's it for now. We've still got Sam's mission to go do. Let's see how we're doing on time. Looks like we've still been getting some lag spikes too. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I think we're good to head out on our next mission. Oh, let's go check the phone booth. Make sure there's nothing over here. Nope. Alright, we're good. Oh, everyone else leveled up too. Should deal with that. A Knight Errant Flashbang, 2 AP damage, or a Frag Grenade. Oh, instead. Let's also give you a Flashbang. You can have Earth or Fire? Well, give me Earth, obviously. Venus Adept for life. Gain additional trauma kit. More of a good just in case. And Blitz can have Pierce 1 point of armor. Get some better accuracy. Cool. Alright, what is our next mission? Hi, Random Dancing Lady. Don't you think it's a little... Hold on, don't you think it's a little cold? Good on you. I can support my local businesses. So now we are heading out to... Yeah, this is the main mission. So first we'd be doing the Humanist Paula Club one, which Dietrich demanded to be on. In addition to your team, your fixer has access to a small network of mercenaries in the Berlin area. These runners appear... Yeah, okay. As you complete missions, both your team members and the available mercenaries will periodically gain access to new equipment and abilities. Any new items, spells, weapons, or weapon abilities that a runner gains will automatically be available for use the next time you take them on a mission. Okay. There's no reason not to take my crew here. Like, in the other Shadowruns, you don't have this many, like, constant party members that you can just hire for free. There is no reason to use our money to hire anyone else when our party members can do just fine. You know, plus they'll have lines of dialogue. Lucky Strike is one that I think does have some lines if you bring her, but other than that, not really. You have only one trauma kit. That's interesting. You carry a trauma kit, but you also just carry your fetishes. What's this? Oh, that's hyper. Should sell that. Iger has a cybernetic eye, an arm, and a leg. He has nothing, makes sense. He's a mage, and she's got body and her 2 arms, which is less than I was expecting. I was expecting her to be a bit fuller. But alright. To the Shatten Nest. And we're not going to be able to finish this one this episode, but we will start it. Just kind of get a good introduction to it. Can I have my loading screen, please? False flag. The U-Bahn rallies to a halt at the edge of Kruezbasar. You're only a few blocks away from Shatten-Nest, the Kiez that Maximinus smugglers call home. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. I don't remember that. Yeah, but take that off. Oh! I should have swapped my deck out. Look, boss, I just wanted to thank you for bringing me along on this one. It means a lot. Don't sweat it. Even Shadowrunners have families. He nods. Alexander, he's a good kid, you know? If I'd been there for him, if I hadn't run off to Berlin and left him with his worthless sack of a dad, he'd never have fallen in with those humanist pigs in the first place. The expression on Dietrich's face softens, and he claps you on the shoulder. Let's go find my nephew. And let's crack all the humanist skulls we can along the way. The fuckers have it coming in more ways than I can count. Yeah, okay. Optional, help Dietrich find his nephew. Taint optional to me, bro. Food cart vendor. A matronly woman with a round face and kind eyes greets you. Her apron is caked with what looks like about a year's worth of grease. Guten Tag, what can I get you? Depends, what do you have? Well, today we have a soya-based currywurst for 5 new yen, or a soup and sandwich combo for 10. Good, simple, stick-to-your-ribs food. Perfect for a cold day like this. I'll take the soup and sandwich combo. It'll be 10 new yen, please. She hands over a small cup of steaming soup and a sandwich. You take a quick bite and swig down some soup. It's wonderful. Delicious, thank you. She favors you with a motherly smile. Sure thing, honey. Vendor pauses for a moment, then steeples her pudgy fingers. We don't see many strangers down at this end of the line. In case you hadn't noticed, things are a little run down out here. You weren't thinking of heading out past the wall, were you? As a matter of fact, I was. Well, it doesn't make any difference to me, but you'll be careful out there. The people on the other side of that wall, well, they've got no respect for anyone. Thanks for the warning. Best of luck, and take care of yourself. Bone booth. Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of the Schocken Wellenreiter. Re Humanis. This is an open request for information on current and past donors to the Humanis Poly Club. Identifying information such as home addresses and photographs is preferred. Oh, you want us to dox them? Okay. The presence of this hate group and its supporters will no longer be tolerated within our community. We will expose them to the harsh light of truth. Timely delivery of this response will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information, Schock Wellenreiter. Okay. A rough-looking dwarf with a fire plug build holds out his hand at your approach.
Whoa there, Beanpole. I don't know where you think you're headed, but you should turn around and go back the way you came.
I've got business on the other side of your barricade, one way or another, that's where I'm going. He stares at you, an appraising look in his eye.
Well, you look like you can handle yourself. But still, I'm telling you, people out there are bad news. There are gangs on the other side of this barricade who'd skin you alive as soon as look at you.
Well then, I'll just have to skin them first. He shrugs.
Alright, be my guest. Go play with the torture gangs. Something tells me you'd be a better fit out there anyway.
He gestures to the troll standing behind him.
Let him by, Sergey.
I'm assuming that wasn't Sergej. Absolute Berlin. Absolute Vodka. Not sponsored. Schottennest. I want to go there and talk to Maxim, but instead I am going to go absolutely nowhere because this is barricaded. Okay, we're going over here and we are talking to Maxim, baby. What's up, Holmes? Figure at the center of the group shoots you an insolent glance. His fine elvish features match Samuel's description. This must be Maxim, your smuggler liaison.
Well, well, if it isn't the muscle that Tuck promised us. Look who it is, everybody! The new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us.
He glances at the PDA on his wrist and looks back up at you. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp and humorless.
You're late, chummer.
I'm here, it's all that matters. He lets out a theatrical sigh.
Well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it.
As we've already pointed out, we're running late. Should we get moving?
Yes, of course, right you are.
He slaps the side of a Bill Dog step van. The second van of the same design rumbles to life a few feet away.
Pile in, people, and be ready. There's rough country between us and the meeting site. We might run into trouble along the way.
We got a double crew here. 8 people. "20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxim presses his face on the passenger window. From the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell that he doesn't like what he sees.
Oh, damn it, I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it!
Cranes his neck around to look you in the eye.
Everybody pile out of the van. And get ready, Shadow. We're gonna need some muscle in a second.
As you take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice bark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begin to self-calibrate in response. Sweeping your gaze over the gangers assembled before you, you identify the owner of the voice, a leathery woman with wild hair and a mirthless smile. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. "Hello out there! Welcome to Rambok territory!" Maxim licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gangers' hastily assembled roadblock.
This Kiez belongs to Surf Turfs, slag. Has for months. Better clear out of your way before they show up and force you out.
Surf Turf? Those tunnel rats? They're ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me.
Her face twists into an ugly smile.
Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. We buried them last week.
Maxim's expression turns stony, but his voice remains calm.
Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today.
You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. You just pay us a small toll, and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 new yen per van?
Her voice turns cold.
Otherwise, you better find another way to get where you're going. 'Cause this bridge is ours, and nobody crosses without paying the toll. Nobody.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent.
Maxim turns to you.
Get ready to ventilate these assholes, Shadow. We've got a schedule to keep.
Attack everyone. Change of plans. I'll be taking the ship and the cash for the delivery and all of your lives. Don't worry, we've got your back. Negotiate with the gangers. Look, let's be smart about this. Nobody wants a firefight today.
Good. That's a real good idea, pal.
The ganger boss jeers at Maxim.
See that? Your muscle is smarter than you are. You should put her in charge.
Shoot, I don't have etiquette, gang. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, alright. We'll keep them covered. Trash talk, take him down, boys fire, etc. Etiquette gang would have really helped. Optional, keep Max alive. Keep him alive. Maybe after the show of loyalty, we can get him to stand down without needing to be killed, but I don't mind another fight if we have to. Ooh, nice shot. I like dude with grenade launcher. How you doing? Are you on our side? I think he is. Honestly, shit, we didn't need much muscle. You guys are kicking ass. Our team hasn't even had a chance to move yet. Smuggler mage, ganger thug. Baller move would just be to kill everybody here. Oh, and then this over here. But yeah, but you got your barrels. Dumbasses. Dumbasses. That's why you don't have those barrels there. Okay, go ahead and start whittling them down. Hey, grenade launcher. Oh no, okay. Can I? Maxim's technically one of us, I think, for here. Smuggler. You know what, Smuggler, you go ahead and get into haste up. Move again. Smuggler? Buddy? Oh no. Okay. Don't use haste on allies. That's gonna be a good to know. Game don't like it very much. Alright, we'll just skip through this here. Whee! We'll let this turn go again. We're absolutely still blowing that up, so have fun with that. Ow. Probably just have Dietrich kill me instead of doing haste on the smuggler dude. Ooh, the one didn't get hit by it. I did want that grenade launcher to move again, but that's fine. You can still take that out. Beautiful. Go ahead and heal me. And maybe give me an accuracy up. I kind of need it right now. As for glory, why don't you go ahead and get yourself into cover. Actually, why don't you go help this mage over here. Looks like he could actually use it. That should kill him. Oh, more enemies. Oh, it didn't kill him. Ow! Good hit, not even gonna lie. Yeah, it's our fault for clustering. Is that ours? Yeah, that's ours, okay. Alright, shoot. Why don't you get a haste on me? Get me into a better position here. it's not quite as in danger. Although the cover on it is good, it's not helping as much. Okay, took care of that. Yeah, that's fine. Swap to that. Tiger keeps sniping. Okay, got him down. Oh, that's not good. I should maybe summon one of those myself. Ow. That cover's not really doing me much good. Nice. Imagine trying to fight everyone here. I wonder if they would all just fight you first, or if they would all fight each other. In which case, I kind of robbed myself of a three-way battle. Which, if anyone knows me, they know I love my three-way battles. Conceptually, they're some of the most fun. Gonna have Glory use a health kit on us, I think. Hi, I'm here and in your face. I'm gonna let those smugglers take care of that one. I don't know if I need to use a I think Iger should be okay with this, right? Nope, she gets hit too. That's fine. It crit them and only just kind of tapped her, so I'm okay with that. That's just one of those brace to hit, you know? Ow! Dude's surrounded and he's still targeting me. I guess I am the one that triggered the explosion. Hit from here. Let's try. Nice. That's what you get, son. All right. I think it's just these two over here, kind of driven into the corner. Yeah. And I have multiple snipers. Dietrich. Yeah, don't bother healing me, just heal me. Glory's gonna go charging in. Oh, I should remember to use her cyberware. I should remember to use everybody's cyberware. I always get it more for the passive buffs. Thanks for that. I don't know why you chose him of all people, but sure. We should have went for the active snipers. Why do they keep wanting to go in there first? Rip. Rip. Throwing knives might have been a bit better there. Nice. Following you. running out of room to run. I mean, honestly, you'd think with, what is this, 8, 9 combatants coming after you, you would just surrender. Nice shot. That's fine, we got one off. I'll take it. Nice! Gain 3 karma out of that. Anything we can loot? Definitely worth at least a check. Oh, I could have totally let the battle over here or something, which, if I was fighting both of them, I might have had to. Like, take cover, let them fight it out, and kill the survivor kind of thing. Yeah, okay, there's nothing here. Maxim wipes his face with a handkerchief. The cloth comes wet with blood-streaked sweat.
Well, that was unpleasant. All part of the job, though, eh?
You said it.
I gotta admit, Shadow, this attack has made me nervous. We're running late, we're low on ammo, and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we won't be going into this meet at our best. When we roll up on the meeting site, be ready. We may need the element of surprise if negotiations go south.
Agreed. That ambush was more than a little convenient. He nods.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I can't remember if you're part of the Humanists or if you're just working for them. Oh yeah, you're an elf. So you're the smugglers that they're totally going to be cutting. Once the job is done. So keeping him alive might actually help us here. We'll have more allies going into this fight. The courtyard of the Humanist compound is strangely quiet. The only activity that you notice is the clatter of the mechanized gates as they rumble shut behind the vans. The bulldogs roll to a stop. You step out alongside Maxim and the rest of the smugglers. You know, I said that we wouldn't do this whole mission, but I think we're kind of just ending up doing this whole mission. That's fine. There are crates here, a lot of crates, all scattered in various stages of disorganization. It looks as though your delivery is just one of many that this branch of Humanus has received. The smugglers unload their cargo from the vans with practiced efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional, but you can tell that Maxim is nervous. You can see it in his eyes. Smugglers finish unloading the last of the crates and take up positions around the van. Minutes pass, nobody comes to meet you.
No welcoming party.
Maxim shakes his head.
This isn't a good sign.
It's almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. He nods.
My thoughts exactly. This puts us in a bad spot, Shadow. I'm not sure what our next step is.
We need some answers, we need to get paid. I'm gonna go have a talk with them.
What are you gonna do, knock on their front door? What makes you think they'll even answer? They've done a pretty good job of avoiding us so far.
Leave that to me, friend.
Dietrich jerks a thumb in the direction of the Humanist compound.
They'll have a hard time avoiding us when I'm in there, kicking down doors and lighting fires.
His eyes widen.
You've got to be kidding me. That's a Humanist compound, pal. You go in there and you ain't coming back out.
I'm your muscle. Dealing with situations like this is part of the job description.
You're serious, aren't you? You're really going in there.
He takes a step back.
Well, be my guest. I won't get in your way. When you make it back, if you make it back, we'll be out here waiting for you.
Yeah. Glad I didn't turn on them. I feel like they'll be potentially good allies. So actually, now it seems like we've got to go whole compound to raid. So, I think that is actually going to be a good spot to leave it off for today. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time for some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. Bye-bye.